Hey there, my fellow siege breakers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards. Episode 77, Our Bombs Are Bigger. Alright, throne room's a little bit more impressive now. Hopefully it doesn't keep dipping into the penalty. We still have more catastrophe helmets to roll out, and a fire maze to repave. But all in all, I would say that worked pretty well. Soulblader, go to sleep. Oh, I think I know what happened. You can't stand here because there's, like, something in the way. And here comes my traders. Perfect. So Sea Panda will get that going in just a second. Hopefully I'll be able to buy some useful things, like just gold outright, or, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna wait for them to formally enter the base, though. Yeah, shopping for the endgame stuff like pleasure pulsers and animal pulsers and things like that are gonna be pretty handy as well. Absolutely. The other thing I could do is to have dedicated shelves for those types of items. Where do I want to actually... Maybe I'll put the shelves here. So, artifacts... Well, I guess it would be artifacts that are not shard versions. So, these two, and then... utility items that are not mutation version. Something like that. What's tattered? Oh, prestige recon armor? Well, we'll go up to, like, prestige cataphract armor at some point. Hopefully. Maybe. Wow, I have a lot of hyperweave. I'm just gonna sell it. So, got a soother. Words of Joy, Water Skip, Solar Pinhole. I should check about owning those. So I have Solar Pinhole. I don't have Water Skip on Sea Panda. I do have Words of Joy. Where was I? The Thrumbo Horn, Bioshock Lance, and Water Skip. And we can just dismiss you. Or actually, was there anything else to trade? Is there anything else you want to buy? Not really. No. Wow, I didn't realize we're that low on cloth. I'm gonna buy some cloth so that we can keep making medicine. I honestly had no idea that we were out. I would have sewn more. And they don't really have anything else we want. I should probably at some point use the sim chip and nano chip that we've got. And sell some of the old armor for making, using, and they don't even have... Oh, and then we can gift things too, right? So let's try to gift... So we're at 38. Gift enough to improve our relation with the Shattered Empire. So that's all corsets. Up to 73, that's pretty good. And we still need to repair our relationship with Orler too. But I don't know if we have enough stuff of worth to gift at this point. Justin, thank you for the resub. I'll drink to that. Cheers. So I think we are low on trade goods. We don't really have a lot of things of value to give our allies. So freeing up our craftsmen to craft even more corsets so that we can repair relationships would be handy. Is Dismiss the Trader part of a DLC? No, it should be part of the base game. Base game 1.5. So we're about half in cataphract armor. Helmets, I should say. We've got a lot of spare marine helmets. But I'm just wondering what else we're going to need to make. Some more stone blocks for walls, I think. But apart from that, I'm not really sure. So I can have Ink use more of the chunk skip to bring in chunks for that. Oh, we are under siege. That is a big siege. I think this is going to be a good use of an antigrain warhead. Man, that is a really big siege. So let's nuke them. Gonna man the mortar, stick in one of the antigrain shells, hold fire, and once they stop moving around so much, we'll drop it on them. Oh, yep, they're already grouped up. Perfect. Force target. And then everybody else standing here ready to retaliate. I'm actually going to hold fire until people get in position. Okay, their supplies has been dropped. Good. I'm lucky that I dismissed the traders, because all the traders were standing literally right there just a second ago. And I hope I don't misfire, because I might destroy this the soother that I've got. The brawlers can come here, I think. Alright. Motherfall, thank you for the resub too. So Sea Panda has already loaded that up. Good. We don't quite have everyone in position yet. But yeah, this should be fun. Alright, Sea Panda, you want to let it rip? Force target. Right there. Alright, now I'm going to switch it around to regular shells. Good. Maybe they'll learn not to mess with me. And our fast reaction force is coming to kill the rest. Oh, okay, maybe don't shoot at each other. So they're going to plow through these wood doors, I figured. Did take a little bit of friendly fire. But, yeah, they died quickly, I'd say. Unfortunately, we destroyed everything of value, really. We destroyed, you know, their components and stuff. But, yeah, whatever. They're dead. Kind of what matters. Oh, you're a pretty good shooter. I mean, I'm not looking for more members, but, you know. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Bum Oil Pug. The Bum Oil Pugs I could capture and release. So I'm going to do that. Well, they were... Oh, yep, stop. Stop shelling. They're already dead. Sea Panda was slow to receive notice that the first hit was decisive. Oh, stay down, you idiot. Literally patching you so that I can save your life, and you get up and I have to punch it down again? Moron. Well, that's a mess. This dude has a shield belt. Let's take that off of him. Okay. Well, that threat was neutralized quite quickly, I think. There was obviously a lot of them. They came in with 100 slag chunks, so there was like that was a 100-person raid that we just neutralized with one nuke. Ha! Delicious. Alright, well this one is not going to be moving very much, but I will hook him up with a right peg leg. And the prisoners are going to be set to release. He needs a jaw as well, I guess. We'll give him dentures. One's already been released. That was fast. Starhole, thank you for the resub. I'm glad you've been enjoying some older content. One of the advantages of leaving it up on YouTube is like, anytime you can, you know, watch it, it's up there. In, I would say in perpetuity, but in as ever long as YouTube exists, or my channel exists. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Alright. Well, looking here. Sea Panda, we need you to get better armor. So you just wore a duster for now? That's okay for now, but obviously we're going to want replacements soon. And a lot of the replacements require considerable amounts of gold, which is kind of probably the bottleneck. And getting all the gold required for the prestige stuff is labor intensive. And we've just about tapped the last of the plasteel here, and I'm not thrilled about trying to come all the way out here for plasteel. I will do it if I have to, but I don't want to have to. But it seems like I may not have much of a choice unless we scan for it more successfully soon. So I'm going to start to set up electrical lines out that way so that we can put our drills there if we need it. I had cables close enough that I figured it would be easier to do that than just have another unstable power cell move over. the hidden cables really change a lot of game mechanics as a result. Alright, the Northern Fire Maze is like completely open as a result of all the weapons and corpses in the doors. So I'm going to switch what maze I'm using to the southern one. Yeah. Ink will flip-flop those. And we still have a lot of cleanup to do because there's like tons of weapons and everything. Once the cooldown on calling in allies is done for trade caravans, I'll probably do that for a weapon caravan from Orlar so that we can sell off, or, you know what, alternatively, transport pod a whole bunch of weapons to them, because I have a lot of stuff that I don't really need that I wouldn't mind gifting to them to repair our relationship. I will say the random events, we had a bit of a gap. I mean, this was like, what, clearing the pit gate? But it's been hard to make progress on Provoking the Void because I'm just busy with other stuff constantly. Warden for hire. 2 prisoners from an enemy faction. Watch over them for 16 days. And they are sick with blood rot. And a mech cluster double size will spawn, and I'll also have to take care of 5 gunners. And for this reward, it's a lot of plasteel or gold. So maybe it's worth considering, but I will also have to take on 7 new people, 2 prisoners and 5 gunners. And because of our ideology and all that, it's not like I'm just going to send the gunners to death. Should we be a warden or hire? So the rewards are pretty good, but the labor is pretty high, in my opinion. I definitely have the meds for the blood rot. It's more the fact that, like, it's just a lot of food and bedding and all that jazz. Have you guys decide? But the rewards are, I mean, 800 plasteals, like a lot of plasteel. 700 gold's a lot of gold, right? It's 12k value. So the valuation is quite high. It's just, is it worth the effort? And that can be up to you to decide. Corpses. Yeah, I need an R in there. Corpses. I'm gonna have one of my lifters, a woolen, tend to the crematorium. Oh, you're not... I thought you could. I thought lifters could cremate. Oh, maybe someone else is using it. Yeah, Tequila Jane had it reserved. Got it. Bills. So this is Rotten Entities. I think what I want to do... And Death on Xbox and Mazzy, thank you for the resubs. Is move this cremate corpse to the top, make this any mech, and then a woolen should be able to do this. Or actually, you know what I could do is literally just assign it. No, I can't assign it specifically to him. That's fine. Come on, bud. Cremate those corpses. This is what the human like? Strangers. Why aren't you doing it? Could I be left alone a minute? It's just like, what do I have a reactor that I don't know about? What the hell? Alright, so they'll prepare a while, meaning that I can fire trap them, at least. But dear lord, like, give me a break. This is getting stupid. The amount of humans that I've had to kill in the last, like, hour. I've had to kill, like, 300. maybe more. It was like 100, almost 100 death cultists, and then it was over 100 pod drop siege, and now there's another 123. Yeah, it's over 300 enemies, I think. All right, you guys think I should be warden for hire? I'm going to put 1 more minute on that poll, but that looks to be the deciding vote. So these are impids, but if there's enough fire in the fire maze, they'll die just like anything else. Little worried about these guys, my guests. Oh, well that's a good start. A wild boar went crazy on top of... You know what? You know, I actually don't have a lot of animal pulsers, so I'm not going to do it. But I was going to be like, I could just send a bunch of animals after them. That'd be funny. Where are they going? Oh, they're coming. Oh, is this not including Rotten? Is this it? Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Now I understand entirely. So what I do is this ingredient radius will be really small. I think what I'm going to do is only cremate the things that are in the freezer here and not worry about the other things out on the map tile. Yeah, so I fixed that bill. All right, you guys think I should be warden for hire? So let's take a look at this. I am obviously not going to accept it for goodwill. That'd be insane. So what reward? Plasteel or gold? It really comes down to just plasteel or gold. So it's archive capsules, which don't matter to my colony at all because we're not using xenogenetics. A samurai helmet and plasteel or an Eltec staff, stone skin gland, and gold. You guys can choose here. Now, is there any other way to use the Sinnoh chip that I have? Oh, I'll figure that out after this fight, I think. Nah, now's probably not the time. Oh, visitors leaving. Good. Leave quickly. Like, as quickly as you can. Trust me on this. Ooh, plasteel, please be close! No, it's not close. Goro, I need you. Grab the Molotov cocktails. We are going to set a bit of a welcoming fire. So they have to what's funny is they have to march through like a polluted marsh, like a death marsh to even get to me. Another thing I might want to consider doing is to plant hay grass and maybe a little bit more hops. And then I had also mentioned that I was out of cotton, so like planting cotton too. Just so that we have all the materials that we need to, you know, continue fighting to our fullest. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is an Orler, dude. I was like, who left the base? I'm a little worried about this, actually, because these guys could go through this door, opening it up for the impids. I hope that doesn't happen. They wouldn't be visitors at that point. They'd just be saboteurs. I'll keep an eye on it. Alright, so the robots are in place, the fire's in place. I was lucky that this was a prepare a while raid, so I had plenty of time to, like, set fires and get ready for them. Did we already lay all the cables, too? Oh my god, really? Huh? Yeah, yep. Okay. Well, in that case... I'm going to queue up just a little bit of work ahead. So the plasteel is here. What stone do I have? There. Are these guys leaving? Yes. One other thing I could do in this situation is air gap this area again, like double air gap. Improving defenses is actually something I voted on. I just was in the process of doing it. I started over here, but air gapping this so that there's like redundant walls would be helpful. I'm super worried about them wandering somewhere stupid. Like, I really don't want them going through this door. Oh, looks like Sky was already on it. Oh, here they come. Probably worth starting to replace the wooden doors with stone ones so they're toughened. No, the guest went out, but it wasn't detrimental, or wasn't devastating. Shooters, do you want some target practice? Oh, you know what? I actually don't want to do that because the impids are just going to be spewing fire on me if I do. And then I'm going to try to time a war urgent release to keep these guys in the hot room. The other issue that I have here is I'm going to have Guero try to remove the impediments from these two doors so that the fire can't spread up north. So just moving the axe and the corpse out of these doors so that these doors can close. Good. Alright, they're already fleeing. That was about as hard as I thought it would be. Just because of how effective a fire trap is. And it looks like you guys want me to accept the Warden for Hire for gold. So, Cataphract armor. I'm going to say make armor. Provoke the Void, and Warden for Hire. Got it. This is such a freaking mess. Oh my god. Now the impids are permanently hostile. So there's no reason to capture them and release them, because they will never be allied. So I won't bother. And interestingly, all the visitors, except for the one that died, did get out. 3/4 of them got out, which is nothing short of miraculous, in my opinion. Well done, everybody. Not really sure you did very much, but appreciated that, you know, you handled that situation with extreme efficiency. Releasing the schedule zoning so that the mechs and people can go wherever they want. Oh, dude. No, maybe I shouldn't do that, because they're going to try to come in here and fight this fire. But if I forbid the doors, at least for now, they won't do that. That's a hell of a place to eat a picnic, Guero. Don't tell me that you're corpse-obsessed. Alright, let's put this dude out of his misery. No, I meant to shoot him, but if you want to punch him to death. I had mentioned wanting to double insulate these walls. Maybe I'll do it until I'll do it when the corpses are not in the way. So that the heat from the northern fire maze can't bleed into the freezer. Although this is built wrong anyway. I need to remove the roof and then actually lower the temperature down to freezing temperatures. Because it's that cooler that is just keeping it room temperature. Alright. Build a crematorium close to the maze? Yeah. I was holding off on that only because, like, I didn't think it was necessary, but at this point, I've been proven wrong pretty severely. It is necessary to build a crematorium up here, so I'll do that. Because we're getting just stupid amounts of corpses. In fact, I'll build a double crematorium. So 1, 2. Build a double crematorium up here so that we can cremate a little bit faster. It uses up a lot of stone blocks and electricity and components and all that, which is what my hesitation was about, but at this point it's pretty plain to see it's a needed thing. The amount of, how much bioferrite do I have? I'm a little worried about the atmospheric heaters using more, yeah, the atmospheric heaters are using more bioferrite than I probably can. I would need to capture more people to be able to, like, fund the atmospheric heat. So I'm going to turn off 2 of the heaters and see if it's enough. Because I think the heaters, because it sets an outdoor temperature based upon, like, a global outdoor temperature, it doesn't have the, there's no concept of staggering the temperatures like a room heater or a cooler could do to reduce fuel consumption, which is kind of unfortunate, which means if you need a lot of atmospheric heaters to keep it warm, the game doesn't regulate how many that you need, like it does with heaters and coolers. So I gotta be careful about leaving those on because I think they burn. Oh, God, that lance just went poof. Because I think it burns through the bioferrite supply. Saturn! Thank you for the resub too. And Statastic. Cheers. Okay, we are formally out of plasteel up there. See, Panda, you want to try to counsel Mikas again? I had an 86% chance of it being successful. There we go. So Mikas is now counseled by C Panda about the death of their son, who was a hate cult chanter. Yeah. Life on the Rim is weird. And now we're moving the drills over to the new drill site. And then the other thing that we're going to need over here is light. To see what we're doing in the drill room. They clearly failed as parents to that child? Yes. While the other one worked for the Shattered Empire. Still trying to get the gold for the prestige stuff, but you guys did want me to accept this for gold. So knowing that I'm accepting for gold, what I might end up doing is, well, I get gold later. I don't get gold up front, so I still probably need gold. No, I still need gold. I won't later on with all that windfall of 700 gold for that quest, but I don't get that now. So we'll keep digging that stuff up. The other thing I wanted to do, and I was a little worried about the damage it will... Oh, you know what? Wow. I really went through that much chem fuel? My goodness. Alright. We'll turn the chem fuel burn back on. Let's go ahead and try to gift as much as we can to Orler. To repair our relationship. So that we can ask them to bring in a weapons trade. Because a weapons trader will allow us to, get rid of all the weapons on the map tile pretty quickly. So I'm going to gift them almost all of the spare leathers that we've got. The flake. Huh. It's funny that I can send them biotuned biosculpt pods. I'm gonna send them one, because, like, whatever. It's weird. Share of technology. Let's pretend that that's what that's about. We'll get that loaded up, and hopefully that will fix some of our relationship. So we have 2 spare cataphract helmets, but no spare locust armor, which is obvious because CPAN is not wearing any. The other thing that we're going to need for locust armor eventually, and I don't know if that's true right now, is uranium. We're down to only 4 locust armors worth of uranium, but I think really the bottleneck is probably the plasteel. Our plasteel drill site is looking good though. It's, oh, I don't need 2 lights. It's got at least one of 2 drills. I'll have Featherfall carry out the other one. Nice. The farm got sown. Thank you, Swanky. Zaleb is not full charge, but at 82%, that's probably high enough. We're still waiting on some of the leathers and twisted meat and meals to be hauled into the transport pod. So looking at our relationship, we're actually pretty close with the League of Zoxo too. It might have made more sense to just send a tiny gift to Zoxo and then call in their weapons trader, and I'll probably end up doing that. So let's see if there's like a micro gift that we can give to Zoxo so that we can call in a trade caravan from them. I'll send some bedrolls and the other biosculpt pods. It's super strange, I know, but it will do. Wall lamp. I don't know what tribals are going to do with these things, but it's not my problem. I'll even send them the electro harvesters. So if they end up capturing entities, they can use the captured entities for power sources. It's mostly like I just don't have a need for these things anymore in our colony, so I might as well just send them out. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get the 3 points needed for the alliance, but we'll see. So this is headed out to Zoxo. Oh yeah, it was enough, just barely. We are now allied. So that means Mikas. Call in Zoxo's weapons. War Merchant. Because that will allow me to get rid of, like, all of the bows and low-quality weapons all over the base. It's gonna be real nice. And this is going out to Orler. And now they're up in the 55. Alright, that's a lot more comfortable. Warden for hire. Timeout is in 3 days. One thing I don't have for them is bedding. I do have the prisoner beds, but I don't have the other beds. So maybe before I do anything, I ought to get some beds together for them. I know the lab is not a great spot for it, but I don't have a better spot. And it's actually a somewhat impressive lab because of the nice walls that the lab has included. Alright, and those beds are like decent enough quality that they will be sufficient. So the Southern Maze is still effective apart from 2 weapons that need to get removed or hauled. I'm gonna have Skyra come back up here and move the knife and club. And then move the this bow. Okay. So the Southern Maze is all set. It'd also be good if the Northern Maze was ready to go in case I need to use both. So I'm just gonna go and I don't care how far it goes. I just need these weapons out of the doors so the doors can close. Because all these weapons are eventually going to be sold to, or even given to a weapons merchant. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch, July 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow guardsmen.